This week, we are going to be looking at APIs and how to access them. At this point, you have all the tools that you need to process the data that an API will send you. So it's just a matter of learning about which ones are out there and how you have to access them. We'll also be covering HTML5 storage, which uses HTML5 tags for something called session storage. And there's local storage and session storage. Local storage basically stores the information that you're saving on your computer. Session storage is stored in memory, and it will stay there while you are in the web browser. And then last, we're going to learn about HTML5 Canvas, which is used for games. Okay, so that's all the things we're covering this week. Also, the milestone is due this week. We'll have a showcase for the interfaces. For those of you who are coming on or doing the live stream, I will have you present during class and I will record it for you. And I will put the recording into the discussion. For those of you who are online, you are welcome to come to the live stream class and I will do the same thing for you. However, if you do not come to the live stream class, you will have to do your own video and post it. And then you have a week to review the videos and make your replies. So here is our reading assignment covering the 3 different topics that we're going to go through this week. Then we have the key concepts. And I do have videos. We start with APIs. And so these are some sites where developer can go and get the syntax. And if you need a key, you can obtain a key for the API. So you'll notice that all the sites kind of have developer in them. And that is because these are for developers. Right. And then we talk a little bit about what a RESTful API is, how it works, how you get information from it. And then I've got some examples of accessing information from APIs. And my newest one is this word checker, which I am so happy that this works. So this is from Open Dictionary. You don't have to pay for this, and I did not need a key, but you can basically enter any word and then check it and see if it's in the dictionary. Now, the only problem with this is if it hangs, it's probably not in there. So let's do something easier. Okay, so I chose to display this information about every word that it could find. So that's just an example of an API, and it's grabbing that information from, this Open Dictionary. So we can do another one. Okay, so this opens up a world of games. Being able to access the dictionary. So I've got those, and this is where I went to get the information from Free Dictionary. I've got a weather map API that I kind of walk through the code on, and Google Charts is also an API. So I walk you through how to use Google Charts. And this is from Google Charts. So is this. And then there's lots of different chart types. And if you go to this website, they'll explain how to use each one. Okay, and then we get into HTML5 storage, both local and session, and how to use Canvas. So when you get down here, this is all about using Canvas. And the way we start using it is you learn how to create different kinds of objects in the HTML5 canvas. The canvas tag itself is HTML, but when you interact with Canvas, you have to use JavaScript. Okay, so here's the Canvas tag, but to do anything, we have to use JavaScript. And so this goes through how to create all sorts of different shapes and drawings using Canvas. Then the programming assignment. So we are going to practice what we learned. So you're going to have to create a logo using Canvas, and it can literally be on anything you want. It can be a real logo, or you can just make it up. And you can see I made this up. Kites for Kids does not exist. So you guys can make your own. I don't want you to make this one, okay, but I am showing you the code that I used just so you can see, how that was created. And there's lots of shape examples in the notes that you could kind of take and make a logo out of. Then you're going to create a form that stores 4 pieces of information in local storage. So I have an example for you to look at. And then you're going to take that page that you created and you're going to save it under a different name. So you're going to save the form page, the JavaScript, and the confirmation page under a different name. And then you just have to change the local storage to session storage. Okay. And the problem I've seen here is that when people go in and copy this and create, the session form, what they forget to do is they forget to change the action, because that should go to the session confirm. And then quite often they are forgetting to change local storage to session storage. So those are the 2 issues people have with this particular exercise. The last exercise is to find and use a simple API. And there are lots and lots of APIs out there. Like I said, a lot of them do require a key, but the Open Dictionary did not. And the other one that did not is Google Maps. So it's up to you, what API you want to try to interact with. You may want to try accessing information that you'll use in one of your games. So that is the programming assignment. In addition to that, you do need to complete the first milestone because that will be due next week. So again, I do have a video example of what you need for the showcase. And we've talked about the fact that this milestone is all about the interface. You don't have to have any games coded yet. Okay, I do have a couple additional resources if you wanted more information on APIs. And if you have any questions or if you run into problems, please let me know and have an awesome week.